And cue the fire. Deutsche Bank is sounding the alarm. The stock market is crashing. Everyone's running into crypto while crypto is pumping because that's your safe haven asset. We will get to that in a second. I told you so. Deutsche Bank sounds the alarm. Diverging equities, credit. We have market signal and potential instability. I'm not going to say it's potential. I'm going to say the instability is here. Actually, they're eating each other. And you have hedge funds turning on one another. How dare you? Top execs from Citadel are departing. We have huge market manipulation lawsuits. What? Plus, we got to talk about the safe haven asset, Bitcoin. Hey, you got some extreme fear there, don't you? And breaking news, because I am an honest engine. I need to be honest with you. I did start accumulating at 97.7. I'll take it. We are down almost 23% from the top. Though, if this thing does pop out of that falling wedge, I'll take profit. If you want to learn how to do it, prices go up. It won't be $2.99 anymore, $3.99. I am done filming. You guys are going to be getting some new goodies, checking your email box over the next couple days. Also, I think that free bear market course that's in there is going to be coming in handy. This whole dumpster fire really keeps going. Ex-Deutsche Bank executive claims he was fired for whistleblowing. So what you're telling me is that there's fraud going on behind the scenes? Noah filed suit on Monday, New York State Court. I say, Noah, you blow your whistle. This could actually just be the beginning. This is also the time where the Federal Reserve steps in and starts buying bonds, sending my TLT trade to maybe break even. That trade actually went down today. Thank you, TLT. But that was not a trade. That was... This is what investors do. And breaking news talking about investors trying to time the market. Michael Burry, Big Short, rage quits, liquidates hedge fund. Now I understand your tweets. Sometimes we see bubbles. Sometimes there is something we can do about it. Sometimes the only winning move is not to play. So he's out. And what's crazy is Michael is right. But markets don't care. You can give me all the macro you want, and I will say shove it right up your... Yep. Actually, one of the best things you can do if you are not a trader and you do not follow charts, just when you see this, click buy. And then when it moves over to the green side, you click sell. Just be careful on what asset you choose to do it. One of my good friends from back in the day that stabbed me in the back. It's okay, I forgive him, even though he didn't even ask. He was an LAPD cop. He went all in. At every paycheck, he was like, Beyond Meat. All of it. I think this was around 2019, 2020, something like that. And I begged him, please don't. I just figured I'd pull it up and see how it's doing. Down 99%. I'm pretty sure that stock has been pegged at the extreme fear for 99% of the time. So it just depends on the asset. I like Bitcoin. I think it's going to be around for a very long time. Also love silver. It's been around for a while, hasn't it? Also, I gave you guys that big angry face because I asked every single one of you, please let me finish dumping my bags. 25% left of my silver holdings from way down that way. Some of you guys know where I got out. I don't know. It was somewhere here. Now I think I'm going to pull the rest of the trigger here. Make the decision tomorrow because we'll see. And then I'm going to apologize and say I was wrong. We'll say you were right, but that was a super easy call. Look at this negative divergence. There was 50 million things. I'm like, that's the top. You're okay. I think you guys can run a little bit more. Those of you who are like, that's a really cool oscillator. That's different than just change it. My MVP. So yeah, you guys can run. I'll let this baby oscillate a little more and then all done. But if you guys always want to hold your gold and silver and everything and then pass it on to your kids, that's okay. I'm a trader. Actually, today was great. Did you guys grab it? It's a beautiful open. My student actually right here, he made money down here, just right here, just a quickie to do that in the morning. I did not grab that one because I closed my phone. It was like, oh, it's choppy. There's nothing. Close it. He's like, I made a trade. What are you talking about? I opened it and oh, here we go. And I'm like, okay, I'll grab the bounce. I scalped a bounce. This is a few $100 move. Just right there. Just like bink. We're probably going to have another one. Look. 789, purple chick magnet. Again, start here, $2.99. Digits go up and don't be like MicroStrategy. Oh, that looks horrible. That guy's going to lose his kit and caboodle. He's going to pull down all these guys with them. But pulling back in big picture. So when I say it's probably going to get a lot worse, the NASDAQ, that's what I traded this morning. I did well. Here, that's That was the bubble. That was, oh my gosh. Everyone to the cleaners. I lost everything. I'm never coming back into this market ever again. What's that? That's actually called, oh my gosh, I made so much money on the way down. When you see something like this, you don't have to be scared. You just click the button. And politicians are politicking. You don't listen to them. It's just all smoke and mirrors. I mean, even when Donald J. Trump, the Bitcoin, this is the greatest, man. Bitcoin's going to be like $1 million, you name it. How's it doing since even before he took office? I mean, I threw some coins just on the side. I'm just like, I'm kind of curious. This was before he took office. I'm like, oh, let's see what's going to happen. 0% of my portfolio, but it's kind of like it's like a bookmark. Some influencer friends that like their influencing coins, they're all down by like half. This at a time that hardship withdrawals at record highs. This is the highest level since data has started to be recorded. But I keep hearing the economy's great, the job market is strong. In regards to the job market, job openings and hires in the United States. Let's look at this little blue line there. Okay, so we got openings and hires. Well, openings seems to be going in the wrong direction. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's going back to 2023. Still, not good. Actually, you want to know what unemployment rate is? These are college graduates with a bachelor's degree. This was during the GFC when it was really bad. No one was getting hired. 8.7. Ooh, where we're at now, 9.3, and it's getting worse. And those poor grads, they're not going to be able to buy a house. So Dow falls 800 points. Worst U.S. to whatever, who cares? Nearly, and also congratulations that you guys didn't buy a house with all the sheep. Nearly a million new homeowners that are like, this is a fine time to buy, or you guys are all now underwater on your mortgages. Well, what's going to happen next? Well, I know you can refinance it to a 50-year mortgage. Okay, that just saved the day. And then what's the Don going to do? I'll get checks for $2,000. Only if you're poor. What's the cutoff? $100,000. They just established like anyone that is 100,000 or less, y'all poor. But I guess the politicians will fix it by giving you money. That always works. Just remember, truth be told, if you were to have listened to me last time those stimmies were coming out, and I'm like, trade it or throw it into Bitcoin in a bear market. Thank me later. Oh, everyone goes out and just blows it on junk. Oh, everyone's complaining. The cost of everything's so high. Well, that's how it works. Government will always do this. As CNBC says, 77% of Americans are anxious about their financial situation. Oh, wait. It's a
situation. I mean, that is not a great statistic. So that's according to this new Mind Over Money survey by Capital One and the Decision Lab. Now, Trump was pressed on the economy during an interview with Fox News.
And if you remember, when I first came in,
Okay, I'm just going to stop it right there. I just can't. Because it was like, oh, this is what you can do to fix it, as this guy tells you the economy's great. Hey, everyone, if you get a check for $2,000, I beg you not to go out there and buy that new outfit you really wanted. What I want you to do is make Mr. Kissy Face very proud of you and use it to either start a business or trade equities. Find a hot chick from Australia or England. I don't know. It was, you guys
certainly care about. A poll last week found that
Which one? Go England, marry her if she has a lot of money and impress her with that 2,000. Do not want to discourage men from being gold diggers. I'm saying. I mean, that would be a unicorn. That would be impossible. Hot, rich, blonde, and you're broke. She'll marry you. Go all in. 50-year mortgages, $2,000 checks. What's behind Trump's affordability drive? That would be inflation. Actually, Donald Trump did defeat inflation by not posting the numbers. So in my book, he's a legend. These cycles just constantly rinse and repeat. It's like taking candy from a baby. I'm just saying. And this is the next part of the cycle. Okay. Everyone gets money. La, la, la. Breaking news. New York Federal Reserve. President says Federal Reserve may soon start buying bonds to manage market liquidity. I say, yay, my TLT trade's going to break even. Also going back, rewinding it to the dude. Again, if you find a chick, 'cause they're all leaving. It's so bad. All the women are leaving the United States. Look at this. Record numbers of young women want to leave the United States of America. So gentlemen, your clock It's ticking. Actually, dudes, if you want to get a hot chick, what do? Step 1, have lots of money. And how do you get that said money? Start businesses, trade equities. And then, because they want stability, gentlemen, because everything's going through the roof and always will. So don't let them run to another country. Show them you are a king, a dragon slayer, and this is your kingdom, and you have lots of money. They will worship you because you can afford when Disney increases their prices 172%, Apple 160%, Peacock, Hulu, gouging you. They always will. It's just how it is. Think these companies are in the business to lose money? Oh no, give me all of it. So RIP Disney. Aw, you guys, your stock just went down 8% today. I wonder why. The economy? But if you would have followed the charts, you would have seen it. Oh, and by the way, if you are buy and hold Disney, get ready, you're under the 200-day moving average. When things drop under this line, right, that's that one, okay? You want to exit. This is where you're like, we're going to go down. Because you don't want to go down with these guys when they lose $6 billion in a day. Don't fight the bears, run with the bears. Don't fight the bulls, run with the bulls. Like hedge funds are dumping consumer stocks, hotels, restaurants, fastest pace. That's because the economy's great. In years, you want to see how bad? It's that bad. Again, once you cross, that's probably a 200 right there. Just run with it. You don't know how to run with it. I'll teach you. It's the price of a textbook, and you're going to make it all up for it just on this one trade. Look, this is right now. This is the NASDAQ. Purple sells off. See, this is the Bravo 9. And there's the chick magnet. It's going to go up and touch that. Pinky promise, it always does. This is currently futures on the 2-minute. And if you want to learn how to trade futures, 1 minute sailed to $199. Usually when I throw up futures charts, everyone's like, well, I want it. I want to pay that $1,000. There you have it. I would recommend you start there first, though. With that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.